Hi, this is Dan Nash at Satori Expeditions, and we just recently took 6 cold weather winter bags and basically tested them head to head to give everybody an idea of kind of what's out there, what's available, and what some of the pros and cons are of some of these bags. So we're going to start off in this particular order, and we rated these bags basically according to loft. That's the only way we've kind of got them in order right now. So the first one we're going to start off with is the Western Mountaineering Lynx bag. This bag is rated down to -10. It comes with an 850 fill, and it comes with your choice of 2 different kinds of shell options. This is the Gore windstopper shell, which blocks a little bit more of the wind, also keeps the weather, condensation, light rains, things like that off of the bag. As you can see, it's a very lofty bag, had more loft than any other bag that we tested in this category. Has about 8 to 9 inches of loft in the top of the bag, so therefore it was probably the warmest of any of these bags, and rated pretty close to that -10 rating. I used the bag down to -2, -3, and still was in pretty good shape at that. It's also got really thick taping down the sides of the zipper, so it had the best zipper of any bag that we tested. Basically, for a side zipper, really impervious to snags and things like that. Nice big hood, easy adjustments around the hood itself, a nice tapered feel to the bag, which helped create that warmth in the bag. The only con really to this bag was I wish it had a pocket on the inside, because when you use it in such cold temperatures, I like to be able to store my camera and batteries and some of those kinds of things inside the bags with me to help keep them charged and things of that nature. This particular bag with the Gore windstopper shell retails for about $7.75, a little bit less if you buy the microfiber shell. The next bag that we tested and are going to talk about is called the Sea to Summit Alpine AP 2, Alpine AP3. I'm sorry, Alpine AP3. And this is another bag that has 850 down fill. It also has treated waterproof down on the inside, and it comes with a 3D nano shell on the outside, which helps with water and condensation inside tents, which is just part of tents when it's really cold. Has a really nice hood, really nice adjustments around the hood, and was a really nice bag. It's rated down to a lower limit of -4 and a comfort zone of 10. That might be just a little bit generous, but for overall, the second warmest bag of any of these bags that we tested here. So if you're looking for a good bag, this is the other one that we really liked. The cons to this bag is it's a little bit more expensive. The most expensive bag that we tested, it retails for around $960. Has a good zipper, really nice form-fitting bag, contoured to your body structure. The next bag is the Montbell Downhugger 800 EXP, which is 800 Expedition. As you can see, this one is not quite as contoured as the Sea to Summit bag and the Western Mountaineering bag, and that's really to help with the stretch part of what Montbell builds into its bags. Montbell is famous for having stretch stitching as well as having the stretch bag itself. Enables you to roll over, kind of stretch your leg out, things of that nature. It also comes with a lot of down on the inside. You can see it's got a really nice hood, really nice adjustments. The zipper was good, not fantastic, maybe not as good as the Western Mountaineering zipper. It snagged a little bit, but overall it was really good. This particular bag is rated down to a -20, and I felt that was actually quite a bit generous. I used the bag down in the 10 to 12 degree range, and that was for me, and I'm a little bit of a colder sleeper, but for me that was probably where the point was. I was gonna have to start adding some layers, adding some clothes, things of that nature. But overall, a really nice bag. The next bag we tested is the North Face Inferno 0 degree bag. North Face has 3 different bags in its Inferno series: a 0, a -20, and a -40. And basically they're all pretty much the same except for the amount of down that you get. North Face uses their 800 Pro down, which is waterproof treated down. Has a really nice big thick hood with a lot of down around it. And one of the things you're going to notice right off the bat is this big front center zipper, which I actually really liked. You can basically zip the bag right open, so it's basically like a big coat. You have your hood, you have your baffle around, and you just unzip it, you climb right in, and then you zip it right up in the middle. One of the things that I liked about the middle zipper was that it pretty much allowed you to vent better than any other bag, because it was just like a jacket. You get a little bit hot, you zip down, you get a little bit cold, you zip up. The pull on the zipper is glow in the dark, so you can always see it. You just zip it right on up. It allows you to ventilate really, really well. And you zip it all the way up. It's got really nice adjustments all the way around the outside, and you can get really nice and cozy. The cons to this bag were this little tab right here. Sometimes I found hit me in the face and hit me in the chin. It does have some baffles here on the inside. And once I kind of figured out how to use them, I could set that up and I could tuck this right underneath there, and I did pretty good. But it took me a few times to use it, and I'd wake up and have the little tab hit me in the chin. Bag retails for $518, which is actually a pretty good price point. And we used the bag again down to about 10 to 12 to 14 degrees. And I felt that was pretty good in that range. Probably not all the way down to a 0, but in a good 10 to 15 degree range. I think you'd really like this bag. The next bag that we tested is the Volandre Shocking Blue Nero. This is by far the lightest bag that we tested at 2 pounds, 14 ounces. It's rated down to 4 degrees. And the most compressible bag, 850 plus down, compressed up really, really small, really, really super lightweight. Volandre is known for their really high technical bags, and this is no different. The zipper itself kind of snagged a little bit, wasn't horribly bad, but did snag a little bit. But the inside of the Volandre bag is definitely the most technical of any bag that we tested. As you can see, it's got this big neck baffle that goes all the way around. You can actually unzip it, pull it out of here, get rid of it, or you can zip it up, fold this over, Velcro it in, zip it up along the side. And as you can see, if I can get this to you here, you can see this little hole right here in the middle. And this is what they call the Maria Antoinette neck system. And at first I was like, man, I don't know if I can like this. It feels like it's some kind of a guillotine or something on me. But once I got it in there, and once I got it all, I figured out how to use it. This part of the bag was really, really nice. It allowed basically no air to escape from inside the bag, to basically leave the bag, and it allowed the cold air not to come in, so it blocked all that. I used it both with this and without this, and found the bag to be significantly warmer when I was using the Marie Antoinette versus not using the Marie Antoinette. Obviously that's because it's keeping the cold air in, or cold air out and the warm air in. It's also very, very tapered. I think that helps a little bit with keeping the bag warm. I felt pretty good in this bag, down to about 15 degrees. It's so lightweight, so very, very compressible. If you're looking for a really super lightweight bag that you can use for alpine stuff, and a very technical bag, this would be a good choice. It retails for around $750. And then lastly, we tested the Big Agnes Storm King. This is rated down to 0 degrees. It uses the Down Tech waterproof down. Has a really nice zipper, really good taping around the zipper. Along with the Western Mountaineering zipper, this was the second best zipper that we found. As with most Big Agnes bags, has no down in the bottom. It's got down along the sides and a down along the top. It was the probably least lofty of any of the other bags that we tested, and probably it was the coldest of these 6 bags that we tested. It's rated down to 0, but down to around 20-25 degrees, I got cold in this. So that's probably, again, I'm a little bit colder sleeper, and sleeping is subjective. But I found around 20-25 degrees was about the limit that I wanted to be in this bag without adding layers. But the positive side of this is, again, great zipper. It's not contoured near as much as the other bags. So if you're a bigger person, and it's built specifically for this, as you can see, it's easy to roll around in. If you're a bigger person, have a little bit more girth to you, this might be a bag that you would want, because you can fit in here easily. You can roll around easy if you're an active sleeper, and it's at a really good price point at $379. By far the least expensive bag of any of the bags that we tested here. So that's 6 different bags that we tested. Kind of tried to test them all head to head, give you an idea of what's out there. So if you're looking for a bag, definitely want to check out these 6 that we checked, that we tested, and hopefully you'll find this helpful and pick a bag that's right for you.